Here we go. And then let's see if my stream suffers due to that. I don't think it does. Oh, lovely. I can record it as well. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna record it as well, just in case. So there will be a video of it as well. Let's go. It's not too bad. So we got the backup ready as well. So if the stream just shuts down and I can't seem to fix it, the video should be recording and it should all be fine. So we'll manage. We'll figure it out. So whilst we're waiting, I think it's fun to do like a little raffle for a random prize. Do keep in mind that if you have already won once, you can't win again, which is something that suits the rules most of the time. So I might as well start one since we're just waiting, and now everybody can just check it out. So it's a little bit of a thank you for your patience. There we go. So I'm catching up on a little bit of things what I missed during my time when I was offline for the time being. Right now everything should be fine and dandy. Okay. So for the raffle, after 50 minutes it will close automatically. We can close it sooner. And then there will be a winner. The winner has to PM HGM Witcher in chat. And then he will ask you what you want and your nickname, so we can make sure it gets injected into your account. So it's just fully randomized. It's just a little bit of fun thing to do, so nothing too serious. It's a weapon of choice, by the way, so no package, no premium. Maybe an item if you're lucky. But it's gonna be a weapon. Maybe an item if you're really nice. No, that's just that's bribing. Oh, my apologies. So let's see. Were there maps that were stricken out were Marien, Modern House, Warehouse, and Karif. So we will be playing on Kadora and Kali. So it's gonna be interesting. Kadora and Kali. Kali seems to be the fan favorite that has been played in I think basically every match. I can't blame anyone. It's a good map. I like it. Clearly the majority of CQC players likes it as well, or at least plays it. So yeah. Then we have Kodoro as well. It's the first time that we can even play it. So yeah, it should be interesting to see what happens in Kodoro itself. I think we're ready to start. Like, oh, let me see. I think 2 minutes. Maybe 2 minutes. Maybe sooner. We'll see. We're just waiting for both teams to say they're ready and then we can play. I also saw a question about the tickets. Yes, it's only one ticket for the raffle. So you can only join the raffle once and then you are in. It's that easy. Yeah. Okay, so we're ready to start. The HM in the room, Moon, will leave right now, and then the start can, or the match can start after he rejoins as well. So, good luck to both teams, and let's get ready for the first match. I'll have to wait till the screen goes black as well because the password is on screen. So I'm already set. Let's go. Or not. Oh, come on. Now I'm just getting impatient. Yes, the stream will be saved as well, but due to the technical difficulties I'm experiencing, I decided to record it as well. So I will be uploading the full stream in its entirety, maybe cut it down to like the individual matches. Here we go. Cut it down to the individual matches as well, so it's easier to watch. If not, then I'll just post it in its entirety. So yeah, the stream will be watchable as well. So we're going into the first game of Grand Finals, Eternal versus Marien, and we're already straight into the action. We're spectating rows wise. Let's see what will happen if it's a carbon copy of the previous games. So basically, Durban will be pushing A bomb, go for a plant, and then just protect, which seems to be the winning strat in most cases. I know that Eternal loves to play with the smoke grenades and create a difficult situation for the other team to see if anything changes the situation itself. The first round's already over by a strong defense of Team Eternal in the A-bomb. Let's see if anything will change right now. I see Naveen rushing to the A-bomb but pulling out. Just in a second. I'm so mature. So Mario and Naveen are on NIU, which is, in my opinion, the difficult side to play on in Kali, due to the fact that there's such a quick way to go into the A-bomb for Durban or rotate via escalators, which gives them a very strong opportunity to push into the map as well. I think this has been said like plenty of times in regards to... I saw that firecrack. He wanted to go for it. But it has been said a lot about Kali in regards to the map design itself, that it's very Durban favored, which I do agree on. But I don't know, is it still like that Durban favored? I know that stamina rushing is not as used in the tournament right now, at least not what I have seen. But it is something that should change up the game, or maybe play a little bit more defensive. But I know that NIU has a lot of trouble rushing to A-bomb because of grenades, because of, I don't know, random heavy troopers shooting missiles into red lights, and that somehow just destroys a rush opportunity. Or just vent pushing via vent room itself. Anyway, let's focus more on the match instead of map design. So Mario on the NIU snipe position, holding off Nefarious, who is on half HP right now. And he's alone. His teammate already died earlier this round. And he's looking for an opening through the curtains. He wanted to go for the snipe as well, but Mario was faster this time. So let's see if anything will change. Rosen on the triple crates, pushing into vent room itself. We got Mario on the side of A-bomb, looking at vent rooms itself, and Naveen checking the back. But yes, this is exactly what I was talking about again. It's just push A. It's basically pushing A is just a strong position to be in. It's not like talking down to someone, which is obviously not the case. Otherwise, man, I would have joined. Well, no, I'm terrible. No, but it's very strong for Durban to go into A-bomb because it's also like a pretty defensive position itself. Team Eternal planting the bomb, using that time advantage to just force Team Marien to go into the A-bomb and go for a big ol' push. Mario going down to the FAMAS of Rosenweiss, and Eternal taking 2-1 right now. Let's see if they change up something right now, which is always interesting to see. I think Mario was shooting at the triple boxes to prevent a push to vent room from the outside. Is it called outside? I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. So back to vent room, back to going server room, back to planting the bomb. The patented smoke grenades into red lights, which is always it's a classic. It's a staple. So right now, using that medkit, real team players, let's go. Medic that assault, let's go. Going for a grenade, trying to force them out. Even some flashbangs. It's the first time I've seen them being used. Throwing them out there, maybe mixing a grenade or one or two. It's like decoys. Mario pushing in, takes down Rosenweiss. Nefarious versus Naveen right now. Naveen sees him. Oof, nasty headshot. Goes down and has to defuse. So, what I've seen like the past, since the beginning of the tournament basically, I've seen a lot of people saying that, hey, we need a special weapons list with like prohibited weapons or like allowed weapons or something in that demeanor. Which is, in my opinion, not always a terrible idea because it promotes balance over imbalance, but I think it also can create a distance between creativity, yes or no. It just depends on how you want to look at it. But I said it in my previous stream as well. The way the game or the matches are played right now is still up to change in the future. So it's not set in stone if we keep it like this or maybe change things up a little. Who knows? So right now it's a bit of a little stalemate going into the A-bomb. See if they can push him out, push him in. And I see the bomb has been planted, which is back to the 42-second time limit. Going for that penalty smoke grenade. You love to see it happen. Mario and Naween holding that red light position, seeing if they come from behind. Naween solo versus Rosen. Mario backing him up nicely. Naween pushing in, takes him out, and has the kill. I think my music just died. Let me fix it up real quick. Oh, it's YouTube checking if I'm still alive. I'm still alive, don't worry about it. So let's see if something changed in the moment right now. Naveen pushing hard into the A-bomb, forcing Rosen to wait into the vent room. But Mario is far behind, so he's solo versus Tulu. So let's see if he can make it happen. He goes down. Sadly goes down. He went for a very risky play right there, but it's too bad his teammate couldn't push with him to get the kill back or make it easier, yes or no. So right now the bomb was planted. Mario forced to push along and goes down to the strong defense of Team Eternal. Why is the music so loud? Shh, shh, quiet down. Shh. So let's see if we change up the tactic once more. Now we're pushing stairs this time. Has a firecrack. I want to see a firecrack kill. I want to see this happen. It's gonna be fun. It's a really strange weapon, the firecracker. It really is really strange. My apologies. So he pushes all the way to vent room, but he's not there. He was hiding in the corner. So I need to check one thing real quick. Team Marien goes for the 4-3 lead right now, so they managed to get the upper hand. As for something else, oh, I gotta keep so many things in check right now. I really need an assistant or something. It would be lovely to have. Alright. So Rosen and Nefarious are holding base. He used that emote, which always looks interesting from a spectating angle. Which is interesting. Why he would use it right there. Maybe to hold open the possibility to see if they came through the middle, but they didn't. So Naveen and Mario are holding A-bomb right now. And Nefarious is alone on the other side of the map. Or middle, I should say. I read the PM. The banned maps were Karif, Marien, Modern House and Warehouse. There you go. You couldn't see it? No. Because it was posted on the screen. So it's basically a stalemate right now, waiting for the time limit for Team NIU. Why push if you have the lead? Durban has planned, of course, so they can just play it safe, play defensive, and force Nefarious to do something on his own. Maybe we can turn it around, but from the other situations I've seen that were similar to this, it's very difficult in the 2v1, of course, to actually pull on through. It requires some risky plays or to maybe split up the other team, that you create a double 1v1 situation, which is not always easy to do, especially in grand finals, where it truly matters. Now, Rip stream, did it die? Please don't tell me it died. Oh no. So the stream has died right now. I'm still recording, so I'm just gonna keep on holding on. This is always lovely to see. In the meantime, I can just try to record it. So the first match went to Marien with a strong... Wait. It's 7 rounds, of course. Oh my god, I fell for it as well. So it's 3-5 right now. I was already ready to write it down. Yeah, I can try to. People are mad. Oh no. Are we back? Are we back? We're back. Alright. Apologies for that. It just randomly happened. It should be back right now. At least I hope so. It should be reconnecting. So I'm so busy with the stream. So just for the game itself, Marien is pushing through the middle. Mario is on the left. We're playing on the stairs right now. Oh my god, everything changed up. Everything changed up. So if the stream is back up, I think it should be back up, right? Maybe it is? Maybe. It is. Okay, nice. I was talking about a good half, which is not even the case. I don't know if it shows up on stream, but it's 7 wins and I was not paying attention to it as well. So right now, it's a B plant, 2v1 situation for Team Eternal. And we're gonna see if anything can change by this. It's a very difficult position to push in. I don't think B-bomb is as defensible as a defensive position as A, because A has just way more options. But the B-bomb just requires a very specific position. You can bait someone into defusing more easily, in my opinion. So it's something to look forward to, I guess. So it's a push from Team Marien, and I think Team Eternal knows this. Yes, I think they do. So they're going for a slightly different approach this time. So no vent room push, looking for that possibility. We can do it fancy. Let's do it fancy. There we go. Oy. So we can do it like this. We can hold eyes in the skies. And there's Rosenwise. There we go. Need to keep a look. Oh, went down from the grenade. Unfortunate to see. You hate to see it happen. Oh, this is so difficult to control. So they're right here chilling out. So Nefarious has to push shallow, which is not as easy as I said plenty of times, but does take out Naveen without taking any damage. So now it's a 1v1. That was a very nice play from Nefarious right there. Which is very interesting that he managed to get in right there. Mario not covering properly, or they didn't expect him to do so. I mean, no flag to Mario, of course. Also, the raffle, there's a winner. Just PM HGM Witcher if you have won. It should be noticed in the chat. I can't look at like 5 million things, I'm sorry. So back to the 1v1. Has the smoke advantage, takes him out. Very unfortunate positioning right there. He had the box as well. He could have waited, but the smoke probably forced him out. Which is always something you hate to see happen. AK White. Wow, just PM Witcher, man. Come on. Come on, man. Haribo does get it. Says PME. No. So right now it's gonna be a little bit slower pace. Team Durban's on match point as well. Team Eternal. So Team Marien has to look for an opportunity to take home the game. Mario takes out Nefarious in a very quick kill right there. So right now they can just hold back, enjoy, and force Rosenwise to do something. Rosenwise taking him out. Mario did not expect him coming from vent room. Maybe he thought he was in escalators or went through office, which looked like the case. Or he was checking Discord. which I don't know, I doubt that's the case, but who knows? Who knows? Rosenweiss taking high snipe, jumping down. Ooh, he got that really quickly. So that's a 7-5 game for Team Eternal on the first side of Marien, or Kali, not Marien. So we're going into the second game of the tournament, or grand finals. So right now it's just swap sides. So Team Marien is on Durban. It's not a too big difference between the scores right now, so it's still possible. It's still anyone's game. The first match was not that demanding of a victory to force the other team to really rethink what they were doing. So it's really neck and neck right now. Naween taking that medkit like a champ. Naween, if you're watching the stream, go for a firecracker kill. I want to see this happen. I see you looking with it. So Mario holding out escalators and office. Why, I was lost for words right there. Oh my. Going through triple boxes. I think he saw Nefarious right there. And the Ween going for the plant. Nefarious is going in. Mario from the back supports his friend. 2v1 situation and takes it home. Let's see if they swap it up. Go for that Dutch play style. The escalator push. Which for some reason I always think Dutch people do the most. But I could be wrong. Rosen going for top snipe. So for the NAU side this time. Ooh, goes down. For the NAU play side, I think they assume that everybody's just, or that Team Marien is pushing to the A-bomb itself. And expecting that push, and then use high snipe position to maybe roll down or see what happens. But thus far, Team Marien is holding back, actually. Just playing it safe, playing the longer game, and going for the sneaky pick-offs. Sometimes you gotta take a sip of water. So Mario is trying to suppress Nefarious. Nefarious using that HP kit to basically go... Witcher's PMing me. Please start another one. You got it, Witcher. I got you back, my man. Alright, there we go. So there's another one. It's one way of doing it. I keep forgetting that stream mode is a thing. That's fine. You can PM me on Discord as well. I have it open. It is indeed lighter than Fizz. I think it's 9 instead of 10. Which is indeed very true. I almost forgot about that. Thank you, Ernie, for reminding me. I also... I think at least, like I said it earlier, that it's kind of a weird weapon. It's due to the fact that it, on all ranges, can technically one-shot you. Because the big splashes on the wall or something, or like the bullet registration is different. So it's not like Winchester. It's somewhat it's just different. If you play with it, or you had one of those really strange skills that you really thought, wait, I got him. That happens a lot with the firecracker. I still don't know why exactly. Maybe it does like way too much headshot damage. But yeah, it is something to take into account, of course. Naween holding A position, red lights with the crate. Ooh, the smoke pushes in. There were two right there. Mario on his own in the back of vent room. Let's see if he can make it happen. It's beer, don't lie. I don't have beer. Wait, I do. I can grab one. I still have some. Let's not drink while streaming. It's gonna be awful. I did it once, okay? I'm not gonna do it again. So let's see. Rosenweiss pushing Mario. Not landing too many hits. Mario can still recover from that. Naween preventing the push from Rosenweiss to vent room. forcing them to go through red lights. And I think, yeah, they already deployed the smoke grenades. So they can probably just play a little bit safe because they planted the bomb. The Fairy is going for that defuse. They really have to notice this. I think they do. Yeah, they do. That was an interesting choice from Team Eternal. It's probably one of the better choices. If you're solo, you can just try and push them, force them to not come in. And then it's just, let's see what happens. I see Rip stream again. Let me see. Yes, it did. So as for the streams and everything, it should catch up when it's back up again. I'm terribly sorry about this. I don't know why it's doing this. But I'll just keep continuing because it should catch up in the end and then it should be fine. But who knows, who knows. Keep in mind that it's also being recorded and I'm gonna make sure that it gets posted in its full duration as well. And then you can see the password in the room. Oh, look at that. No fancy slides. Oh, I forgot. I don't have slides on my recording software. We'll do it in post. So Rosen is holding that red light position, seeing if they're going through A bomb, but they're on the other side of the map. Office and I think side small room? No, backup escalators. Playing the long game, seeing what will change if they keep it up like this. Rosen in the middle, behind the buildings. Takes out Mario. Sadly going down. Is it Mario or Mario? I know that some English speaking countries say Mario. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. For me it's Mario. Rosen low HP. Nefarious trying to defend him. Or at least suppress Naween into going a different position. Or maybe if he stucks out his head when he gets greedy for that kill. He didn't. He played it safe. He rolled back, taking minimal amounts of damage. So Rosen on the low end of the HP. Ooh, he heard that. He takes him down. He also knows that Nefarious is right there. Ooh, that's a clean 2k right there. Really nicely done by Naween. That was a very nice play to see. Drunk on the job. Don't call me drunk. I'm not drinking. Trust me. I'm really not. So, ooh. Naween invents, not pushing out. I think he heard Rosenwise maybe being there. Or he's just holding the position to see if they push. But they haven't done so. Mario holding out Office. Which I've seen him for the majority of the game, which is not bad. It's the information position for mid and probably escalators. And it gives a broader push angle. I didn't think he noticed Rosenwise being there. I thought his leg was visible. Instant call out. Snaps onto him. Rosen almost full HP again. Drops that med box. Nefarious throwing that grenade. So let's see if... Ooh, he heals his buddy. You never know what will happen. It's always interesting to see. Maybe they're gonna rotate to A. Or B, I should say. Team Eternal actually did. Oh, look at that amazing casting work right there. Wait, did I see a Tommy gun? Oh boy, we're in for it now. That's interesting to see. I like the Tommy gun. It's a very strong weapon. But it has a lot of recoil as well, so it's not the best. But it's strong. Mario pushing out. Rosen on top snipe. He positioned himself really well there in the middle of the boxes. I don't know if it was on purpose or not, but it was a nice play, so to say. So, since we're still playing Kali, there's something else that I always, that I personally found interesting. The changes from the Valentine iteration of this map. So the vent room, or vent itself where you can run in, and the broken glass. Are just like changes that give more push. Oh wow, nice English. That give more push opportunity for Team Durban itself. But in my opinion, I always thought it was like a very strange thing to do, because at least from all the years that I've played Kali, which I don't know, it's probably a while, it always seemed that Durban is indeed the more the favored side. But like back in the day, it was really common to see people camping in vent and office. So maybe they just maybe Dream Execution was like 8 years late with the change, like, oh, we should make pushing easier. Now I'm just taking the piss. I shouldn't. No, but it is very interesting to see that broken glass is still something that's not being talked about anymore that much. But I remember when the first changes to Kali were made with the broken glass, that people were like, why? It only makes Durban stronger, which I do agree on. But I'm honestly curious what other people think about it, if I'm not like the only one. So it's 2v1, Rose being alone in vent room. I don't think he notices them planting his base in the B-bomb, which they're not. They should, honestly. Now they have the advantage. Naween holding the box position, which is arguably one of the better positions to defend this bomb, because you have the peeker's advantage. He heard him, he pushes back. Went for the grenade, but Rosen just pushed right in. Goes out. Naween going for an interesting bunny up and gets him as well. I was not really close, but I think that if he maybe did a different roll right there, which is always like such Captain Hindsight. If he did a different roll right there, so not first against a wall, but straight on out, I think Rosen should have actually gotten him. To be honest, I am not entirely sure. I'm still looking at my stream thing right now. Let's see, 7 minutes ago. I think the quality should be better now, actually. After the disconnect. I don't know. As for the raffle, I should really pay attention to that more. It's 5.5 minutes left. So if you still want to join in, you can. You can only win once. So don't forget to type !raffle if you want to get a free prize. So let's put that off to the side right now. Naween holding escalators right now, which is still something I haven't seen being pushed very aggressively right now. Actually, I haven't seen that period. I haven't seen them in the 4 or 5 games I watched, where Marien or Kali was a map to play from, or to play. There have been very little escalator rushes. But I honestly think that the other team on NOU hardly expects it. I mean, you can see it happen if you check out Office or just check Broken Glass. Then you can expect it. But I don't know, maybe it's something to consider if you're looking for some risky plays. Yeah, Ernie, that's what I find interesting. It gets push opportunity as well. If you think about it, you can throw a different grenade, or you can go into vents and just run on through instead of just crouching through, which gives you more mobility. I meant it that way. It could also work other way around, like you said. It can also more play into a defensive or even camper playstyle. Simply because you can just hold Broken Glass with a sniper rifle instead of going triple boxes and be more protected from grenades or have an easier way out. We're missing the push of the evening. That was a straight on 2v2. That was nice. That was a cool push. 2 pushing mid. Yeah, RMB says it as well. That's the thing I said earlier about heavy troops just spamming missiles through Broken Glass and then you cannot go into red lights. Those are things that's just straight up area denial, which is something that's not too prominent in CQC itself. And on Battlegroup there are some things that straight up give area denial. But in CQC, the only thing I can really think of is the M202 flash. But I have not seen that many maps where it's actually viable. Except like Kali, maybe if you use it on like a slot that you're not gonna use and you just want to play support for your team. You just want to deny some A pushes. It works. It just works. Yeah, NAU should be first. That's what I agree with as well. Technically, it is still possible to be there first, but there are some changes to WarRock itself with like mentality, gameplay wise, and some other things that just give an easier way to go, mostly stamina and SP ups, which I personally enjoy those items because it gives the game a very fast-paced feeling, but it also just makes rushing so easy, and it's gonna be like you gotta push here, otherwise you're gonna lose. But it's not necessarily that way. And people that are getting further and further into certain tournaments, for example this one, I was able to cast a couple matches, watch a few. I see people doing different things as well. I'm just giving my perspective on the things I see, but I'm by no way I'm a good player. Like, far from it. Far from it. If you see me play, whoa, I'm a joke. Who versus who? It's Eternal versus Marien. Grand finals of the 2v2 tournament. And Team Marien wins the second game with 7-4. Which that means they're in the lead. So right now we're going into the second map, which will be, let me think, Kadoro. There we go. So Kadoro will be played right now, which is going to be the second match. And I have not seen it, and there's a good reason for it. It is only allowed to be played in Grand Finals. It was only part of the map pool in Grand Finals. So I'm interested to see what the teams will be doing. And we're straight going into this second, or the third game I should say. First side, third game. Basically the same. So right now Team Marien is in the lead with a victory of 7-4. And Team Eternal previously won 7-5. Which means it's 12-11. My calculations are not that great anymore. Help. Apologies. So Kadoro. I don't know the callouts that well on Kadoro, so we'll see what will happen. I know that this is Snipe, or NIU Snipe, and I know that this is Hall. That's about it. So right now the Fairy is holding out to Bomb B, which is something different. Honestly, in my opinion, Kadoro is quite an opposite map from Kali. It's not going to be straight on pushing for bombs with an easy bomb site to even go to. It's more or less going to be looking for each other and then just getting the information first and then going for a bomb. So it's no blind rushing anymore. Not to say that Kali is a full blind rush map, but it is something. It is something that's more unique to Kali, in my opinion. It's a very rush to the point map. It also has more cover, but that's up to debate. I see the raffle's over, so I'm just gonna pick another winner. There you go. P Cool. You can PM HGM Witcher. Yeah, you can do it with RPG as well in regards to the Broken Glass, Ernie. That's very true. It's not necessarily... it's not necessarily only for M202. But in my opinion, M202 is more consistent because you got the 4 missiles with a bigger splash radius. So you can technically deal more damage in total. It does require to give up one certain slot to support that role. So yeah. Let's start another raffle. There we go. Right now it's 2-0 for Team Marien. They're in the lead on NIU as well. I think, like, if you look at certain maps as well, I'm not too familiar with Kadoro myself for like from like a competitive point of view. So I'm not too sure if this is like a very heavily sided map or something. Like, is NLU very strong on this map versus Durban? But from my personal experience, I prefer NLU. I don't know if anybody else shares that opinion or has some more insight into it. Because I'm honestly interested in like how other people play this map, or people who have played more competitive scenes or matches or ladders than me. Nee. So many raffles. So many raffles. Which just keeps PMing me in game. Hey, it works. That's what I look. Or that's where I can see it happening. Otherwise, if you PM me on Discord, it's not going to show up. So... Man, I keep coughing. I should stop smoking. So right now, it's going to be a little bit slower pace. Nefarious and Aween are very close to each other. This is what I love to see. Exactly. So, those silly moments where that happens. Ooh, Mario not getting the kill. Unfortunate. That was an interesting push right there. It's like the pincer tactic, I think. But he didn't manage to get the kill Rosa-wise himself. Which happens. An event for all classes 5v5. Do you mean an event or like a tournament? If so, I'm up for a 5v5 tournament. Sounds interesting. Maybe 4v4. All comes down to personal preference, of course. But right now, it's 2v2. Be Cool won last time. Yeah, he did. Was last time. I keep forgetting there's like a minute delay, so it's really strange to see. I'll just let the winnings and everything be done by Witcher due to the delay. Otherwise, it's gonna be like very strange. But oh well. Nefarious holding the middle ground position over here. I should get a draw tool like this. Should be cool. I think Rosa has hurt Naween. Maybe he didn't. But it is something to look at. Naween holding a very interesting position. It's a door. It looks like a door, so it's gonna be a door right now. Nefarious going Durban sniper spot. Which is interesting. Because he knows that Naween is in the little building over here. Or over here. Oh, I pointed the wrong way. Over here. He pushed back, of course. Mario still holding this angle. But right now, I think Nefarious is going for a push on Naween because he knows more where he is or his general direction. And I think Team Marien knows this. No, they're just going for medic, so they don't know that he's looking for Naween himself in particular, or maybe he isn't. But he has a general idea where one of the two is. But Mario managed to sneak across the map, not being seen, so maybe he doesn't realize he's walking to 2v1. I don't think he did, but it was a very clean, very nice cleanup. There we go. So, let's see if anything will change to pushing angles, because I've not seen... Well, in the beginning we saw some pushing here. Naween taking a strong grenade right there. He saw that happen. He predicted it. So Marien going through Hall. I think you heard Nefarious. He's going for the push. Oh, he didn't expect it. Very smartly done by Mario. It was a very clean kill. Just wait it out. If they don't know, just don't. Then PM him. There you go. Let me help you out, Witcher. Let me help you out. It's esports professional quality. Don't worry about it. So the bomb has actually been planted. I was not keeping that much attention, or I was not paying that much attention to the actual bomb plants itself. So maybe it was planted before, but I think that was the first time. I could have missed it. If so, you're more than welcome to correct me. So right now, Team Durban pushing through the side position over here to B-bomb, which worked out for them last time. Right now, Marien and Marien split up, which is their general playstyle for most of this round thus far. But I think Team Eterna has caught onto it and are trying to at least make advantage or take advantage of the split up position themselves. It would mean that it's gonna be easier if you push 2v1, but it also means that you're more susceptible to being flanked from the rear, which is, you know, always something to take into account if you're playing together. So right now, Mario taking a little bit of damage. Marien and Mario in hall or in middle. Nefarious was going for a plant position on bomb A. Yes, on bomb A. Which is gonna be cool, because this is a very interesting bomb site in my opinion. There's a couple of positions you can be in for if you've planted. But it's not set in stone where you are. So there's like multiple options to check, or like multiple corners to peek. Which should always create an interesting exchange. This song. Next one. There we go. It was a little bit too quiet for my taste. So they secured the defusal. It's not the easiest side to defend, but it's not the worst side to defend. So let's see if anything will be shaken up right now. They're going for a B push again. Rosawise being caught up and Naveen being alone. Goes down. Mario on his own. Needs to make sure to take him out. Go for that sneaky rear play, what I was talking about. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I saw what he was going for. That would have been really cool to see if it actually worked out. But it's an unfortunate way to lose a round. But I respect where he was going to. Oh no. I spilled water. Shit. Oh. Gotta keep it esports. Witcher. So it's 7-2 for Team Marien with a strong demanding victory. So let me write it down, 7-2. And I think we're just going into the second game real quickly. I should PM Witcher real quick. Do we have time for this? I don't know. There we go. I got the time. So we're just waiting for them to start. There we go. Just swapping sides. And right now we're going into the final game. It's still possible for Eternal to win. It's gonna be difficult because they're, I think, 3 behind. I need to calculate this real quick. So 14-19 to 6-13. So there's 6 behind right now. So if they manage to win with a 7-0, they got it. 7-1 is gonna be tie. And if Team Marien manages to get a 7-3 or a 7-2 in their favor, that's gonna be it. But Rosemary taking an interesting position right there. Being solo against Naween and Mario, which are just holding base because it's 2v1. You can just chill back, relax, and make sure you're not being totally destroyed. In the meantime, while we're just taking it slow, I'm just gonna check the raffle right now. It's on 5 minutes left. I can close it earlier if you really want to. Which is, to be honest, not that long. Maybe we can close it early. It really depends. So Nefarious and Rosawise going for a B push, or at least Rosawise holding roof. Which is also a cool position to be on. It's really slidey on the roof. As we say in Dutch, Get off the roof. There we go. That's even a song. There we go. So, nothing too much happening right now. I'm a bit flabbergasted about it. Normally it's like really aggressive, but both teams seem to take it a little bit slow. Mario and Naween going for the extra slow route, going for that slow rotate. I think they realize where they are. And going for a different push angle, which is respectable. Are they going through main hall, which is also really nice to see. Rosenweiss seeing Mario. Mario going for that little bit of shots on him, but they're both medic, so in the end it just doesn't really matter that much. You can just heal it back if you don't get too tapped. Which, to be honest, in like 90 to 70% of the time, it's not gonna happen. Oh. Unless there's a sniper, of course, but I have not seen too many sniper plays. I've seen on the map Marien, I've seen snipers play, which was actually really strong, and to say the least, unexpected. I know that Marien is more sniper favorite compared to other CQC maps. It really depends per map which class are better at doing their job. But I saw some really nice plays, and was just dominating the mid bomb and the cross section of the map, which basically comes down to doing your job really well. And if you're not being challenged, it's gonna be very difficult. So let's see. Nefarious checking the bomb, being solo. Mario versus Naween. Mario looking to the left and gets him right there. I think that's it, right? Yeah, that's 2-0. That basically comes down to that Team Marien has actually won the tournament. It's a little bit weird to call it in-game right now. But yeah, there's no way that Team Eternal can actually win anymore. I assume everybody or their teams will both play out the full match, which is always great sportsmanship in my opinion. But if Team Eternal actually wins right now, there's no way they can bring it back. So the winner for the grand finals 2v2 tournament. I'm lost for words. It's really strange to do this in game. So technically, the proposed winner of the grand finals of the 2v2 tournaments right now is Team Marien with Mario and Naween with like 5 E's, which I'm not gonna pronounce. I'm sorry, my man. But the congratulatory, oh, that didn't roll out of my tongue that well. Speech will be done after the game, of course. Right now we can still enjoy some 2v2 action. Let's see if we can see some really odd kills and maybe see some really stupid plays. Which is, in my opinion, always lovely to see. Kinda sad to see only DBR and FAMAS. So, with that mentality, or mentality, it's kind of dumb to say. Like, if it's only like 3, if it's only like 3 weapons that are being played for a majority of a match, for example, does it then in the end really matter if you change an arbitrary rule set that forces players to choose from like 4 weapons where there's always a clear 1 advantage? Here we go. The ref all ended as well. Look, Distortion, you won! You're talking smack about DVR and FAMAS and you actually win a raffle. There you go. But which will take care of it, because my message will be way too late. And if you paid attention to the stream itself, you can also see that we're gonna do another one, because why not? From the 33 entries, So, ooh. There we go. Maybe I missed something. They say ESL is boring because people play only M4 and K1. Yeah, that's what I was aiming at as well. If you only play M4 and K1, what's the difference between only playing FAMAS, DBR and MPX? In my opinion, not that much. It's just the difference in power and the arbitrary payment wall that it has, or get lucky with an event, or some other methods, of course. But who knows? Who knows? It's something to always think about. Technically, you can say, yeah, but you can play different weapons with different niches. But that goes for both ways of playing. Full premium or only free to play, or only ESL, the original ESL rule set, or anything in that demeanor. It doesn't really matter that much. In my opinion, it doesn't. You can PM Witcher on Twitch, but I'm gonna start a different raffle. Here we go. 30 minutes? Hell no. So we're gonna do a rapid fire giveaway. Rapid fire. There we go. So I'm an MMO player. Oh boy. But anyway, we're gonna start a raffle. It's gonna be like 3 minutes. So be fast. It's gonna be 2 minutes when you hear this probably. Good luck. There we go. An item. There we go. So. Alright, so it's 7-1 for Team Marien as well. So right now, the final result is in. We have officially a winner. Nothing too interesting happened that game. It was already over when the second win was there. So congratulations to Team Marien for winning that. For winning that match, and of course taking home the full tournament. You will be contacted for the physical prizes, which is the SteelSeries Arctix 5 gaming headset, and of course the SteelSeries Rival 3 gaming mouse. The other prizes, the packages for the winners, will be injected into your account. That will be, I think, addressed as well via the PMs that you will receive for the prizes. The same will go for the physical prizes for the second place. So for Team Eternal, you guys will also be contacted. Congratulations on achieving the second place, of course, which is not something to be mocked at, of course. It's a very nice position. I mean, you're second. It's not awful. Of course, you want to be first. I get it. I want to be first as well. But second place, congratulations. And I hope you all had a blast playing the tournament. As for the rest of the stream, because it's not going to be too long. Again, my apologies for the sudden drops out of the stream. I don't know what exactly happened. It's not as easy as ever to keep it running. I don't know why it happened, but again, my apologies for the technical difficulties. It's not something that I really am proud of, but what do you do about it? I hope you all enjoyed watching these 3 streams we did for the semi-finals and the grand finals, of course. As for future tournaments, it's still up for debate what we want to do and what the time gap is gonna be. So we're not really gonna put the announcement out yet when the next tournament is. Is this gonna be the last one? Certainly not. If not, I'm personally want to see if the if other tournaments, or like smaller tournaments, like maybe some special circuits or anything, can be done in regards to it, of course. But in my opinion, the 2v2 tournament was a great success. Not flawless, of course, and I know there's a lot to be desired for a lot of players. But yeah, I had a blast casting. It's a little bit stressful from time to time. I don't know if you noticed. But I want to thank everybody for watching. Of course. Oh, I almost forgot. We have a raffle to wrap up. Oh, I'm sorry. NS Josh Machine 9355. So when you hear this, it's going to be probably a minute later. So you can contact Witcher, and there you go. Anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed. Easy for coin. I hope everybody enjoyed the stream itself and the tournament and watching, of course. For people that are interested in me actually streaming on a regular basis, something I'm looking into. Maybe I want to do some random games to cast with a little bit of giveaway, or maybe just answer some questions in a more personal matter. But I'm gonna wrap up there, because otherwise I'm gonna be rambling for hours and hours, because I know myself a little bit too well from time to time. Anyway, I want to thank you all again for watching the stream, and I hope you all have a very great evening. And thank you everyone for participating in the tournament as well. Again, congratulations to both teams for taking home their prize and for the sportsmanship and great play. And I will see you guys on Discord, of course, and in game. And probably in the next time on the stream, who knows. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching again. Gee, I keep repeating myself. And I'll be signing off. Have a good night.